Welcome, guys. My name is C. Megan Michael. I am a seer, a seeker, a visionary, and a medium. I am here with you today. Thank you, Spirit. And I'm also a conscious channel and developing trance medium. All those labels. Um, just to give you an idea, if you feel energy, you understand. Spirit has inspired me today to. Hang on a second. I want to make sure that I'm actually live. And I'm sure I am. And there I am. Yeah. Spirit has inspired me today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. To invite you to. Dave, let me try that again. Spirit has inspired me today to sit with you for 10 minutes, to quiet our minds together. You can be doing this right now, in this now, but you're going to be doing this in this now moment. Doesn't matter if now is while I'm live or now is 10 minutes after I'm done or 10 years from now. It's now. Okay. And I have an ability, a gift. It's something that I do very naturally. I always have. I sit for trance mediumship, and my ability to hold energy high. I do this when others. I hold the energy. That's what spirits told me a million times. And when I'm sitting with others, whether it's in meditation or in trance, the energy is very high. Trixie, honey, hello. That's my kitty cat. Anyway, that's me tooting my own horn. Which that can be okay too. Basically, I wanted to do this for you. For me, it's for us. It's for you, it's for me, because a lot of people don't want to meditate alone, or they don't feel comfortable, or they don't feel like they can, or there's something that's holding them back. Sorry, I had to shove my cat off. I really did it. Hi, Vladimir. Great to see you, my dear. Sorry, Trixie. I really did. I gave her a little. Oh, she was insulted. She foofed my other cat, which is her boy. That's Chevy. I'm sorry about that, kids, but sometimes a mama needs space. Yeah, I'm great. Thank you so much for asking. So I really feel drawn to sit with you guys. So I'm going to set a timer. It's funny because I really want to talk. As soon as I get here, I'm like, I want to do readings. I want to chat with you, but I want to sit with you. And I committed to 10 minutes. So that's what I want to do. Yeah, that's what I want to do. Because I feel it's really important for people to take the time. Listen, you do whatever you want to do. But if you're drawn to take the time to meditate, I'm going to be sitting here with you. Okay. And because I am able to hold energy, because I do hold a high frequency, all is well. Spirit's with us. The intention is set. All right. So let me just take a peek and see who else is here so I can say hello. And if you're here on the replay, hello. And if you're here now, hello. So feel free to say hi. I want to also remind you guys about Wednesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm doing psychic readings. And I might do some later tonight. I don't know. But for now, I'm going to do what I said I'm going to do, and I'm going to quiet my mind. And there you go. So this way on the replay, there's not a bunch of chat in the beginning. Good. I'm going to take off my microphone. I'm going to personally listen to, you know what? Let's listen to some music. Hang on a minute. I think I can do that. Let's do that. You don't have to. You can turn off the sound if you want to sit in silence. That's totally cool. I'm going to put on a piece that I really like by Milan Moritz. And it's and I think it's 11 minutes and 50 seconds. So that's the one that we're going to sit with today. And I think that will be fine. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, so let me turn off some of these lights. I have all these bright lights blaring at me. All right. Are you guys ready? Let me share the screen. I just came out of a class. So I was in a master class, and I thought I feel super drawn to be here with you and just to meditate with you, because I feel like this is really important. I've said that I was going to do it, and so I am. And I hope it's okay that I use this video in the background. And if it's not, Well, but I love Mayline. I've had the honor and the pleasure of interviewing her. She is an amazing soul. I highly recommend subscribing to her YouTube channel, and you could subscribe to mine too because it's pretty awesome. All right, I'll do this. I'll put on the music, and we shall meditate together. So it's going to be 10 minutes of live silence, and you know what? That's a good thing. There's so much talk in this world, which is great, but our minds are busy and there's chaos in the world, and we need the opportunity. We have the opportunity. We can choose. We can choose to take the opportunity to sit in silence, which quiets the human mind. The human mind is only a perceiver. What is that Bashar said? Hang on a second. I have the quote. I actually wrote it down today. Let me tell you what it is. This is important. Well, okay. I'm so funny. Okay, Spirit, that's fine. I'm not supposed to be sharing that right now, but the human mind it only perceives. It's spirit or higher self that conceives, right? And then the brain receives, and the human mind perceives. I think I messed that up a little bit. I'll have to fix that. Give me 1 second. Let me go to my YouTube channel and remove the bot. Although, whatever. I messed that up. All right. Okay, that's there. That's what it is. Okay. All right, guys, I'll put on the music now. We will be sitting and meditating together. Okay? Namaste. I will see you shortly. Oops, I'm putting on the wrong one. 1 moment. Okay. You should be able to see and hear this. Give me a thumbs up. Take a deep breath. In. Exhale all the cares of the day. If you have glasses, I invite you to take them off. Close your eyes if you're drawn. You deserve this. Give yourself the gift of silence. Peace of mind. And so it is. If a thought flows in, allow it to float out as if on a cloud. Observe them. Do not engage, just relax. You're doing it right. You're doing great. lie down or you can sit up. Whatever serves you. At the end of this meditation, I will be giving you a channeled message. Sending some healing out as well. Spirit's channeling it through me. Just relax and enjoy if you want to receive it. This is your time. This is your space. I am here to hold space for you. As spirit flows through me, and I channel the divine. This is a safe space. You are well. You are well. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful breath. You are beautiful. Guys, that was amazing. Okay, stop sharing. Veronica says, two of my favorite. They are both amazing. Namaste, namaste. It's amazing to me. It's amazing how quickly that was actually 11 minutes and 50 seconds. I just can't even believe how quickly time, linear time passes when you're quieting your mind. You guys are amazing. I'm going to. Oh, did you like it, Sandra? I'm so happy. Oh, it was so powerful. Tell me tell me what was your experience? How did you feel? Oh, that makes me very happy. Because I know for me, it was, I could feel the energy, I could feel spirit. There was a point where they specifically wanted me to send healing, because there's a lot of, they said healing hearts. There's a lot of soul rejuvenation, they're saying, soul rejuvenation, attunement, taking it to the next level. Because as I hold the energy, I'm channeling the divine. And so I'm holding the energy quite high. So, this meditation won't resonate with everyone, and that's okay. But those that it resonates with, it's going to serve you well. It's going to serve you well. If you choose for it to, everything is choice. It was soothing. Thank you. Let me just pop that up on the screen. Oh, I'm so glad. Thank you. Yes. Interesting. I'm Spirit's actually saying they're talking about being a trance medium. That's something that if you were ever interested in, I feel that would, well, that's what they're saying, that it would be something that you could do if you were drawn to do that. But honestly, right now, just that time, that space, I'm taking out the cars. I didn't know I was doing that. I'm probably going to edit the YouTube video just to hold the meditation and nothing else. I wonder if I can end. Well, I don't think I can. I was going to say, I wonder if I could. That's all right. Let's take a look. Well, I'll do whatever feels like the right thing at the time. So, what I want to do, Spirit said they're going to give a channeled message at the end. So that's what we're going to do right now. Sound good? You can come back to this video and do the meditation as many times as you want, as often as you want. If it resonates with you and it's serving you well, then come back and use it again. It's on my YouTube channel, it's on Facebook, it's also in my group High Vibrational Mastery. Yeah, so you are more than welcome. And if you do it on YouTube, you can actually save it to a playlist, which I think is nice also, because then you can just cue it up whenever you want. But totally up to you, however you choose to do it. But it's here for you. I've been saying I'm going to do it, and now tonight I'm just like, that's it. I'm doing it. Here we are. Here we are. Let's talk about whatever Spirit wants to talk about. No surprise that this gentleman here is sitting here meditating. Don't you love that? And it says, get grounded. It's funny because they popped into my head to talk about how to meditate. There's you can meditate any way you like, but there's some things that are key elements. The way I do it, that's what I teach you. The way I do it, and then you can modify it however serves you. But grounding is really important, and let me tell you why. And they're saying get grounded. Empaths, highly sensitives, connect with nature. Now, do you see on the bottom? This is beautiful card. This is so perfect, Spirit. Thank you. First of all, notice how well, actually, that's Buddha, but there's spirits. You see, the divine is channeling the divine, right? And he's in alignment. His spine is straight. That's important as well. If you're sitting up, you want to have your spine straight. If you're laying down, you also want to have your spine straight. You don't want to curl up in a ball unless that's what you have to do, and then that's fine. But it really serves you for the energy to flow through you. Okay, so whether sitting straight up or laying down, be comfortable. Either you can put your feet down or you can sit cross-legged like this, which is how I do it most of the time. And then envision your your energy coming down. See, like the roots of a tree. See, like envision like this has his energy, and it's just going down, 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 deep, deep, deep into the earth, like the roots of a tree. So it's grounding. It's grounding. You want to connect with Mother Earth. We are all connected to one another, and to all consciousness. That's trees and plants and animals and all of that. And Mother Gaia herself, see it like, I invite you to see it, her like a giant battery. Like, this is our way of recharging. She's not separate from us. She's part of us. We're part of her. So when we see ourselves as disconnected and we keep ourselves away from like earthing, like bare feet on the earth, basically walking barefoot, um, or grounding, then we're keeping ourselves separate from that which we need. We need the sunshine. We need the earth. When we sit to meditate, ground your energy. Ground your energy. That's the first thing that I do. And if I don't do it, if I forget to do it, I notice it very quickly because my thoughts might be scattered. Or if you're feeling like, oh, my thoughts are racing, or maybe you're experiencing like turbulence or chaos, or forget your keys, or just simple things like that. Stop, breathe, and ground. Envision this. Get grounded. This is important not only for meditation, it's important in everyday life. It's very important. The next card is this one. What card is that? It says Imrama. Where are you being called to journey to? Where are you being called to journey to? Now, when you meditate, you might see nothing. It might be like a black screen, right? But you might, on the other hand, you may have visions. You may have visions. You may see things with your third eye. And sometimes I'll tell you how it looks for me sometimes. So clairvoyance to me, and you can totally be meditating and still have visions. In fact, you can and set the intention to have a vision quest. You can say, Spirit, I would like to journey to, where do you want to journey to? My higher self, or you want to journey to another life, or a future life on my greatest timeline. I don't really have any great examples right now, to be honest, offhand, but I'm just saying you can create a journey. You can journey anywhere that you like, and set your intention, right? Make sure raise your vibration, ground yourself. And now the way you might see, first of all, it could just be a knowing. You may feel a lot, or you may feel little. Each one of us is individual. We're all unique. We're all different. We all experience these things in our own ways. And however you experience it is perfect. It's just right for you. But be prepared, because it continues to expand. So as you grow and expand, and your gifts grow and expand, and your meditation practice continues, you will continue to develop more and more. So if you're a feeler, you may feel something now. Well, later, like 6 months from now, you may be feeling like, wow, but spirit can't, they go at your pace. They go at your pace. And if you're ever feeling something while meditating or whatever that feels like too much, well, maybe the energy is too high for you at a moment, and you can just say, please, back off a little bit. It's a little too strong for me right now. Always communicate with spirit. It's just like I'm talking to you, or if we were sitting one in front of, which we basically are sitting in front of each other chatting. Always feel free to just speak. They're not like, and I know, like, a lot of religions in this world, they're like, oh, there's this being holier than us or whatever. It isn't like that. It's we speak to them as someone you love, friends, and say, oh, could you please step back a little? Something is too strong, or could you please show me more? And allow them to do what they do. Now, I know I'm bringing in spirit, and I'm also talking about meditation. Meditation is really about sitting in the power. Trance is more about blending with spirit. So I'm kind of it, but for me personally, I kind of blend the two. Sometimes I specifically sit in my own power, and then a lot of times I leave it open to spirit to blend with me, and that works for me. But that's my own thing, and it could be your thing, or maybe not. Let me get back to clairvoyance. So let's say you're on this journey. Let's say you're meditating, and you start to see visions. Now, you might see it behind your eyelids, right? You might see something behind your eyelids. It could play out like a movie. Or it could just be flashes of something, or it could be a slight image of something and then a knowing of what it is. Or you may, for clairvoyantly, literally see a movie in your head, which I think is freaking amazing. I get that one sometimes, and I just think it's so cool. And from me, like, I want to invite you to allow whatever is coming through. If it feels good, if it doesn't feel good, always important to ground your energy, and to, if you like to pray, then you could say, hi Kimmy. If you're if you're a prayer, living on a prayer. If you like to pray, you can pray, and or whatever it is. I don't talk about protection, because I believe, if when you're high vibrational and your intention is to always be connected with the greatest and highest good, then that's the intention. So there's nothing that I do that's fear-based. But I'm just saying, if you like to pray, say a prayer before you start, or just set an intention before you start. This is my safe space, and however you want to do it. Okay. So yeah. So again, with clairvoyance, so you may see a movie playing in your head, or you might see something behind your eyes. It could be in black and white. It could be in color. Just allow it to flow. Allow it to flow. Allow it. Don't try to. And I do this a lot, so I'm telling you from experience. Sometimes sometimes I want to make the movie something, and spirit's already told me, just relax, let it play as if you're in the theater. You're not actually controlling the movie. They want you to just be present. And so, as always, guys, if something I say doesn't resonate with you, don't do it. you know It's really that simple. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest behind. I I really feel, I really know, for me, that meditation is truly the single greatest gift that I've ever given myself, and I feel that it's at the core of everything, at the core of my healing, the core of my awakening, the core of my gifts, at my everyday well-being. It's because I meditate. Do I meditate every single day? No. Is it my intention to meditate every single day? 100%. It is. And I usually do, but sometimes I don't. And that's okay too. And also, that's why I put a 10-minute meditation up today, because an hour is wonderful, but 2 minutes is wonderful. 10 minutes is extra wonderful. Do what resonates with you. Any time that you can spend silencing the chatter, the mental programming that we received as children or as adults, or the thoughts and the beliefs that we've created in being human, right? When we can quiet that, we can receive the divine. We become a conduit, a vessel to receive divine information. My teachers are not external. My teachers are internal, because the universe is within us. The universe is truly within. I know I look out, and I feel my energy expanding out to connect with spirit, and I understand that a lot of us do that, but I also have a deeper understanding that we are everything, and the universe is within us. But if you see it out, that's fine too. Just know that you're all part of it. Hi. So which one are you? So I see you and I love you, and I don't see your name though. So just please type in your name so I can say hello. And the two cards they just gave me, they loss. I'll tell you how I'm experiencing loss and awakening. They're saying to lose. This is about losing, not losing what no longer serves you. The quieting of the human mind, losing the baggage you've been carrying, the burdens, the what? They're saying the criteria that you felt you were supposed to uphold, like program. And I'm feeling that's like, or you take it any way you want, because that was directly from them. I'm feeling that's choice. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I'll go to the next one. Choice. And again, I'm reading it the way Spirit's giving it to me. Choice. You have a choice. You can. Hi, Bonnie. I'm so glad to see you. I don't know why your name isn't showing up. I don't know why. But please just. Oh, Heather. Hello, Heather. Hello, dear. Hi. So great to see you. It's probably a Facebook StreamYard kind of thing. As long, I'm so glad to see you though. So yeah, so you're not losing anything that you need when you meditate. You're releasing. You're quieting the human mind with all the mental chatter and the programming, those looping thoughts. Okay, so what again? What is it that Bashar said? Spirit, please remind me, guys. I posted it in my group earlier. Let me know what the quote is about that Bashar said, because he said the human mind. One moment, let me see if I can pull it up. That the human mind only perceives. It's the higher self that conceives, but the human mind is a perceiver. We are receivers, and then the brain perceives. I think he said that. I think he said that the like our higher self conceives, and then our mind receives, and the brain perceives. And if I'm misquoting that, well, it's in my group. I hit some, but it's really close, because Bashar was saying that the human mind doesn't create anything. It's a perceiver of things. Like our eyes are tools. They perceive vibration. They perceive vibration in a visual way. Our hands touch. This is vibration. They're perceiving. The only that our sense of hearing, we are perceiving. I think I'm getting off topic because they're like la 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 la. Okay, what's next? Okay, they want you to have fun when you meditate. Don't take it so seriously. It's not a chore. It's not a job. It's not like I have to meditate at this time. I must do it this way. It isn't like that. Meditation is fun. Meditation is it's whatever you want it to be. It's a tool, and that's something that spirit's calling me to do. And I'm not going to talk too much about it until I create it, because sometimes I get excited. I talk about things and then I don't create them because I'm not drawn. But I have something that they gave me today. And I have mentioned that I do intend, and I have been giving you tools like every Wednesday when I do the Wednesday night live psychic readings, which I will be doing again this Wednesday. And I invite you to be there at 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. But this is really important. Meditation is really crucial to our spiritual development. And our ancient ancestors, they knew this. They used this tool. Was commonplace. This was commonplace. And I'm not saying in every culture, but in the cultures that I've been involved in, and most of you, if you're watching this, let me just remove the bot from my YouTube channel. One moment. I'm going to pull the next card. One moment. So we did the meditation. We did the 10-minute meditation. Actually, it was 11 minutes. That's interesting. It's okay. Excellent. Okay. Let me just remove the other one again. Really? Perfect. We did an 11-minute and 50-second meditation. And now we're receiving a channeled message from Spirit. And I am excited. Oh, that's right. I forgot I could do that. Okay, good. All right. Now they're talking about thoughts and thoughts like shame. Thoughts like shame. That's not from Spirit. Fear. That's not from Spirit. These are things that we get caught up in our own human minds, and we start playing programs and replaying these programs. Maybe grandma said, "Are you eating again?" or something like that. And then every time you go to the refrigerator, "Are you eating again?" Or or "Oh, you're not doing this, or you're doing that, and it's not right." All those things are just programs. We tend to feel them like they're real and it's a thing. But when you quiet your mind, you learn to observe your thoughts. Observe your thoughts. So you're not involved in interacting with them. You're not your thoughts. You're not your thoughts, guys. This is really important. You are not your thoughts. Your thoughts create your reality because you create your thoughts. When you observe your thoughts, you are able to detach from them, and then you can see them. Kimmy and I've been doing this a lot lately, right? Kimmy, are you still here? just being able to observe it from like an outsider's perspective, and then you're like, oh, wait a minute, this shame thing, well, that's not something that I want, that doesn't serve me. I have nothing to be ashamed of. I'm me. You be you. I'm significant. I matter. Maybe I'm the little guy. Maybe I'm a big guy. We're all different. I'm perfect just the way I am. But if you don't, one moment, breathe. That's a perfect example. If you don't allow yourself, if you don't allow yourself to, then you'll never, I don't want to say never, but then it becomes, oh my gosh, I keep policing my speech and I'm not going to get through a sentence. Okay, if I say a word that doesn't resonate with you, just ignore it and or release it and then whatever. But I'm just saying, in order to quiet your mind, you need to detach from your thoughts. And the best way to detach from your thoughts is to quiet the mind. I said that backwards. The best way to detach from your thoughts is to quiet your mind. Once you can observe your thoughts because you're detached, you can change them. You can choose new thoughts. And a belief is only a thought that you keep thinking. So, if you can change your thoughts and think new thoughts, then you change your beliefs, thus creating a new reality. They're saying, open up. Open up and get close. Open up and get close to yourself. You may be meditating and you find that you're crying. And you're like, well, I don't even know why, but that's okay. You're releasing. You're releasing because we hold energy in our bodies that from things from childhood trauma, things from rape, abuse, all kinds of shit that we've been through in our lives. And we hold on to it until we don't, until we choose not to, until we're able to detach and observe and say, you know what? This isn't mine. This weighs a ton. I don't want to carry this burden around anymore. I release you. I release. And then you can visualize whatever you're releasing going through those beautiful roots. Where are those beautiful roots? At the bottom. Oh, I can't. I moved the. Wait. It's right here. Remember the roots on the bottom where his energetic roots are going through? This guy always reminds me a bit of Zay Pierre. You guys know Zay? I think he's an awesome channeler too. Anyway, he always reminds me of Zay. Anyway, so the roots are coming down, deep into the earth, and you can release it. Envision like that light right there. Let's say that might be a thought, and you've released it. And Mother Earth, you can ask her to please transmute it for you. You can even just set that intention ahead of time. Mother Earth, would you please kindly transmute any negativity or thoughts that no longer serve me as I'm meditating, and then you don't have to think about it repeatedly as you're doing it, or you can, whatever you like, and then just release it. Release it, let it go, or let it flow out of you. For me, it also flows out of my hands. A lot of times I'll point my hands to the ground because so much energy in my hands always. So, and the soles of your feet. You can see the balls of your feet and the soles of your feet. Just let the energy, let those things flow through you. Okay. If you're bored, oh, look at that bored. It's time to sit and stay. That's what they're saying. Meditation is not boring. It's not boring. Your perception of what you think, if you're not one who meditates regularly, you might think it's going to be boring, but it's not you, the mind, the soul you that's thinking it. It's your human mind. Your human mind likes to go, it likes to think. It's an active creation. It's like a hard drive, sort of. You know what I mean? Your human mind doesn't like the thought of not being actively engaged in what you're doing. But that's the whole point. So you have to ask your mind, I love you, mind. You're a great mind. You're fabulous. I appreciate you. And I need you to just sit and stay. Right? Heather says, yeah, that's true. I need you to just be. I love you, mind. You're a great mind. You know what I'm saying? You wanna fill yourself with love. There's not any part of you that's wrong or defunct, they're saying, or ill or anything. All of you is well and just the way you're supposed to be. But you're also, it's no, that's not the right analogy. Is it spirit? Hang on a second. Okay. Now they're shifting a little bit. They're talking about something that could be perceived as pain. Okay, so if you feel something is maybe a pain in your body, you can release that. Also, when you're meditating, you detach from that because your consciousness is detaching from your physicality. And so therefore, if you're meditating very often, you have no pain at all. None. I know because I do this all the time. I'm not saying it's like that with everybody, although I would think if you're meditating, you're going to notice this because I do it all the time. If I have any kind of discomfort in my body, if I quiet my mind, my consciousness separates from the body, and I feel no pain. There's nothing. And then when I'm back, it's less or gone, or it depends. If I'm looking for it, if you look for this thing that you lost, you're going to find it if you look hard enough. So I really invite you, if you get rid of something that you don't want, don't look so hard for it. They're saying breakthroughs, that when you're meditating, you have massive breakthroughs. And you might have it right when you're just out of meditation, but chances are it'll just happen throughout your week. Or throughout the day, or it'll happen when it doesn't necessarily, like, okay, so let's say you're meditating for whatever, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and maybe you'll be like, whoa, I got this major revelation, which totally happens too. But sometimes it's just like, all right, well, you just have to trust and know that you're going to receive, and you're going to have these breakthroughs at the divine timing, in divine timing. So just know that because you did this, it's coming, and you just be ready to receive. And that's the thing. When you learn to quiet your mind, you're in a place to receive. And then when you learn to separate yourself from your thoughts and observe your thoughts, when you receive a thought from spirit, from your higher self, from God, from the angels, from wherever outside of yourself, it wasn't you. And that takes practice, by the way. But the more you learn to detach from the thoughts, the chatter in your mind, the more you're like, oh, that definitely was not my thought. That wasn't my mind, my brain, because I didn't even have that. You might even say, I didn't even know that, or I didn't even have that perspective on this. And now I have this whole new breakthrough because I perceive it from a new perspective. Is this resonating with anybody? I hope so. Give me some comments. Let me know what you're feeling about what Spirit's talking about. Ah, I love this. And then they're also saying this is all about meditation. I love this channeled message about meditation. I love you, Spirit. They're saying integrity, presenting an altogether you. That's the key for this card right now. That when you do use meditation as a regular practice, that you're more grounded, you're more stable, your life is calmer. There's no hysterical, oh, really? Am I back yet? Let me know if I'm back, guys. There's no hysteria or chaos and things like that. Let me just see if I'm back. Okay, I see myself on YouTube, so please let me know. Oh, Erica! Oh my God, Erica! If you're there, I will respond to your message when I'm done. I'm so glad that you're. And Erica is saying, I'll actually read it. Hang on, let me see what it says. Although she wrote it privately, so let me. Erica is saying she's better at moving meditation, like gardening, yoga, wandering, running. And I want to address that because that's really important. There's lots. Oh, thank you, Kimmy, and thank you, Heather. Yeah, there's all different kinds of meditation, and the way I do it may not be your best way to do it. Maybe gardening and yoga is best for you. For me, this sitting still is really significant, and I love. Okay, let's just. However, you're meditating. That's cool. They're saying wild dog. In other words, there's a million ways to meditate. Maybe you're playing piano. Maybe you're writing a song. That's another thing. If you want to create, if you are a creative person, then you would need to allow. And when you are creating, you're actually opening up. You're not focusing on your thoughts because your thoughts are replaying the same old things that you've been thinking for years. But when you're creating, you're receiving new thoughts. So remember, the human brain perceives, right? And your higher mind conceives. So you're conceiving, it's conceiving, or it's all part of you, right? This is very powerful. It's also a time to rest. It gives your body sometimes to it's giving, first of all, it's giving your thoughts a time out, which is not a bad thing. It's just a rest. It's just a rest, you know? And a lot of you know or noticed that I have a lot of energy. And I've heard people say, "Oh, I've got too much energy. I can't possibly sit still." That's okay if that's what you believe. That's fine. But honestly, I surprised myself when I started meditating. But I wanted it so much. I wanted to be a channeler like Esther Hicks and channeling Abraham. That was my initial intention for meditating. That I wanted to do that. You know, and well, of course, I was also healing myself from something. Trixie, lay down, baby. So I just really wanted to share all this with you today. And um and again, if you're just tuning in, there's a beautiful 11-minute and 50-second meditation at toward the beginning, and this is on YouTube, on my Facebook page, and High Vibrational Mastery, the group. And then the channeled message came after, and it's all about meditation. And I love that. See, again, for me, it's funny because I was thinking earlier, well, I'll do the meditation, and then I'll do my human mind is like, well, then I'll do some research and put together some stuff and present you with information about why it's that's funny, about why meditation is so good for you. And instead, Spirit inspired me and said, no, do the reading. And then as I'm reading, I realized the reading is directly about meditation. So for me, my teacher is Spirit. And so whatever I share with you comes from them. And through me, she goes, I'll catch the meditation on replay. Missed that part. Oh, awesome. Yeah. And you can watch it again and again, anytime you want. It's 11 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm using the Melan video. She's amazing. I really recommend that you also subscribe to her channel. Her name is Melan Moritz. You've probably heard her. She was a guest of mine a few years ago. Just a beautiful, amazing soul. Amazing soul. And I just love that particular meditation, that particular song. It's called Snow Falling. But I guess that's it. So Wednesday, it's funny because when I'm here with you guys, I'm like, I don't really want to go. But Wednesday, this coming Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, psychic, what is it? Wednesday Night Live psychic readings with C. Megan Michael. Yep. Seer, seeker, visionary, medium, conscious channeler. Infinite being. Spirit told me the other day, you're infinite C. Like infinity, infinite C. Infinite C. Does anybody want a card? While I'm here. Let me see if Spirit wants to share anything else. Spirit's been talking to me about the tools, like I said, and about excellent. All right. Okay, cool. All right, cool. So I got Heather and Kimmy. All right, so the first one, it's Heather. So this is belonging. Hang on, is this for Heather or is this the collective? One moment. First of all, I want to share that they're talking about our group that gathers for our psychic readings, but the one where I'm here doing them for you. This is community. We're developing community. We're building community. Spirit saying there's strength in numbers. I don't know what this means, but they're saying there's what? The power is in the precision. I'll just leave that with you. See, I am learning that if I don't know what something means, I don't have to try to figure it out. I can just share it and then leave it there. That's an exercise. I love that. Okay, so Heather Graham. actually 2 cards, and these are the 2 cards, except that they're upside down. Birthing a new age, birthing new creations, dreaming a new world into being, and come on, this one, and that is upside down. Awakening. Do you love this or what? Energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Did this one also say a new way of being? Oh, look at this. Look at this. Okay, so it says dreaming a new world into being, about birthing new creations. And this is saying energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. You're going through massive, massive shifts, Heather. Big changes in 2022 for you. Big changes. I feel it. I feel medium. They're talking about you being a medium. Oops. And they're telling you to, they're not telling you, they're inviting you to honor. They're saying honor your gifts. Facebook user, tell me your name, please. Tell me your name. You have to type it in. Honor yourself. It says honor you, me, and we. What does that mean, Spirit? All of us. All of us. You, the external you, which would be myself, the Trixie the cat, everybody around you. We are all reflections of one another. Honor you, me, and we. All that is, all the consciousness that is. Because oh, hi, Gail. Great to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, you'll be after Kimmy. All right, so hang on. Let me just make myself a note. Got Heather, which is right now, and then Kimmy, and then Gail. Cool. Yeah, I apologize, but StreamYard's not showing me names tonight. Oh, it's showing me some names, but not all names. So, that goes. So I'm excited, Heather, because this is a big year. This is a big year of they're saying change and transformation for you. All good things. Anything else, Spirit? They said, nope, that's it. All right. Thank you for allowing me to read for you, my dear. All right. Ms. Kimmy Siegel. Ms. Kimmy Siegel. Hi, Kimmy. I know you went live today. I'm sorry I missed it. I was out having an amazing adventure with my awesome friend Diane. We had such a good time. We really did. Oh, and look, guys. Look. I bought new hematite earrings. I bought them in person because I bought a new. Where's my sage? Right here. Aha. So you remember when I smudged the smoke alarm the other day? I smudged my whole apartment. Well, I finished the rest of my sage. So I brought some beautiful white sage. Isn't that lovely? And these earrings were there. And I'm like, wow. I just felt so drawn. I mean, I wear a hematite ring. And look at this. While I was standing there, Diane's like, it looks really good with your shirt. Check out the shirt. Look at that. Isn't that kind of interesting? You can see like all the dots on the shirt and then the earrings, meant to be. So they had another pair of earrings that was a flower of life, which I do want, but I didn't like those that well. And I like these better. Plus, she gave me a price for those, and the first ones I asked her the price for it with the flowers of life, and I said, "Oh, okay, thanks." And then when I saw these, I said, "Oh, how much are these?" So she looked at me, and she knew if she gave me the same price, I was probably going to say no. So she dropped it by $2. I'm like, "I'll take them," but I would have taken this anyway. Although the price drop helped. When you're getting a bargain, you're getting a good buy. I like a good buy. What can I say? No problem about that. Oh, Kimmy said I saw the pictures. Oh, it was beautiful. It was so. We didn't find we're looking for the great white squirrel. There's a beautiful white squirrel in our town. Pure white squirrel. And I've seen a picture of him. I don't know where he is, but we had an idea where he might be. So we went to this park. But I don't want people to find him. You know what I mean? I don't want people to stalk him. But if we find him, I won't say where he is anyway. But that's the same. Oh, he's beautiful. I could probably find the picture. It's in a group, a squirrel group where they rescue squirrels. And somebody said, "Oh, look, I feed the squirrel every day." And I'm like, "Oh, wow." So Diane and I'm like, "Yeah, we can find the squirrel." But we had a really great time. Okay, Kimmy, you're next. All right, so here we go. Boopity boop. Bippity boppity boo. Okay, cool. Yeah, I love these earrings. I can't tell you how grounded I feel. I don't know why I never thought about hematite earrings sooner. And they're so happy with this. Yeah. When you wear something and it's just right, like baby bear's porridge is just right. Exactly what I needed, wanted, needed, whatever. Feels good. The energy really feels good. So as I'm tuning into your energy, Kimmy, I'm going through like the star field, like it's like rushing at me. I'm in space, and I feel like I'm in a starship, and I'm flying through space, and the stars are just like whizzing past. You're saying you're being propelled to new heights. You are on a new adventure. Wow. And they said, I know you're aware of this. And it's not going to stop anytime soon. Yeah, this is cool. And I've got this card for you. It says your guidance is divinely guided. Indeed. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, that's not a star field, but remember I was just seeing a long, right? Oh, that's a big long. Wow. And that's you. Your guidance is divinely guided. Akasha, which is also significant for you. And the other card, oh, this, the keepers of the earth. So I feel like we're looking at we're going to talk linearly for a moment, like the future, but we're also looking at the past, which are all the concurrent timelines, because you are indeed a keeper of the earth. You have been. Says you're not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you, which, as you know, they do. You got all the animal spirits with you, and you got your ancestors. You are your own ancestors in many cases here. On how many? Oh, that's different. They said on all occasions you've been connected to yourself, with yourself. Okay. Is there anything else? Anything else for Kimmy Siegel? They just said Dale is here to guide you too. Yeah. Wow. So that's I know, right? I don't know which thing they're saying wow to, but oh, that's the spaceship. Yeah. Let me see if they want to go in more about the spaceship, because like immediately I closed my eyes and I was whizzing through space. Let's see. Your husband's all over the place. I just keep now he's in the starship with you. She goes, he's with me a lot. That when I closed my eyes to try to tune back into the starship, suddenly he was like cloned, not really cloned, but I mean like a dozen of him all over the same ship. Yeah, they wanted to make sure that I cleared that up and made not cleared it up, but made sure that I expressed that, because I do feel that he's one of your guides now. You know. Oh, I guess he was when he was on Earth, but this is adding a new element. They're saying a new element, a new dimension to your relationship, one that you haven't experienced before. And it is time. They're saying in this now reality, it is time to bridge the gap between physical and non-physical. You are that bridge. You are that bridge. Together, you will help to make that connection. They're saying plausible to others as they understand where you're coming from your perspective, because you're very grounded, you're a very grounded person. You don't have like an airy, this is me speaking now, you don't have like an airy fairy energy about you. You know what I mean? So you're people trust you innately because they know that and so when you share about your connection to your husband who's on in spirit, and I'm just sharing that for others. Um, and to spirit as you do, and your mediumship is continuing to grow exponentially as well. All of that, as you continue to share it, it's becoming more mainstream. It's helping to become more mainstream because this is something that happens all the time. But when they see and when people experience, they're saying when people experience you, they'll want more of it. I love that. Hmm. I got these two cards. I'm not sure if these are. I'm just going to share whatever spirit brings me. They have me pull these. Are these for Kimmy or are these for? They're saying openness, embrace the possible. Loneliness, longing to belong. I feel like loneliness. Yeah, let me just get clear. It can feel okay, like Abraham will say, the it can be lonely on the leading edge, or I don't know if that's their exact quote, but that it's. I think it did say that it's lonely. It can be lonely on the leading edge because the leading edge of thought. Not everybody is there. Although I do feel more and more in 2022 and beyond, we are moving toward more of a mainstream mass awakening. It's happening. It's already happening. I've been seeing it happen. I look at the media, because now I have this Roku, which I never had. I didn't have a TV for like 11 years or TV, and now I have, you know, Roku, and so I'm watching movies. But the reason I'm bringing it up is because I've seen some commercials, and I see the new movies that are coming out, and that's very, very powerful. It's very powerful to see what's happening in our world today. Things have changed. It's like I felt like I was in a cave for all these years, and all of a sudden I have a TV, and I'm like, wow, wow, all these things happened. Like things about authenticity and being yourself, and it's funny because it's just. I really think that we just created this reality. We're on a different timeline than the one we started off on. So openness, embrace the possible. That's self-explanatory. That's yeah. And you're never alone. I mean, I know, Kimmy, you know that, but you're never alone, guys. You're never alone, and that's another reason why they want to. Oh God, okay, one more thing, guys. And this is for everybody. They're saying face the fear. There are some fears that have been coming up in January. These are things that no longer serve you. They've manifested in some people as a physical um, dis-ease, physical ailment, a situation, right? And in other people, it may feel more mental or emotional, but certain things. Oh, you're so welcome, Kimmy. You are so welcome, my dear. I love reading for you. It's been a while. It's my pleasure. Yeah. Yeah, your energy is like, woo! I love it. Oh, man. God, my readings for you I mean, I know, but I can still tune in to back from like when my first reading for you years ago, and it's just incredible. The I just see the difference. And when I tune into like the first reading, we were talking about cards, like tarot cards, and feelings about cards. If the information that I'm receiving or in my mind right now is maybe that I don't know. That's what I'm getting, and feelings about that. And anyway, but we're here now, and now is what matters. Okay, and again, that's the other thing, companionship. So we're never alone. It's important that we recognize our connection with spirit, with each other, and then boundaries. That's what keeps it all healthy. To stay in your own business, this is for everybody. This is not specifically for Kimmy. This is for everybody we're talking about, guys. Everybody. Um, Companions and boundaries. That's how healthy relationships. I feel like we're going on to Gail now. Let's move on to Gail. All right. Thank you again, Kimmy. Thank you again, Heather. Gail, a card for Gail. Let's see. Let's see. Which is it? This deck? Gail. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. It's funny because I came here intent. I figured 10 minute. Well, I kind of know myself better than that. It was my intention to do the meditation, and I did that right up front. Um, and then instead of you know shutting down the thing, I'm like, we can talk for a bit. But I'm glad, though. I'm really glad. I'm so excited that I'm in the mood. I'm in the mood, and spirit's in the mood too. Clarity, Gail. All right, so I got this card for you. Clarity right under your nose. They're saying this is something that you really want. They're saying the word possess. Is that the word? Like they want, hang on, spirit. What are you saying? Something that you really want to possess. That's what they're saying. It's what you want. And they're also saying that things are never as they seem. This is the Joker. I love this deck. This is my Divine Dog Wisdom card deck. So the prairie dog, isn't he cute? He reminds me of my squirrel friends. But yeah, the things are never as they seem. So this thing that you want is right under your nose, but you're not looking for it where it is. You're not able, for some reason you're not able to see it yet, but it's right there. It's right there. Hello, Shield. Good to see you. Shield Nova, welcome. And this is also for Gail. Let's see. They're literally saying, show it love and it will come around. Express yourself to your highest excitement, your greatest love and joy. This may have something to do with a relationship. Let me see. Is that a thing? Are you looking to buy a new car? Or I don't. I mean, it's something you're really passionate about. Like I feel like love. You know, like oh, I really want this. But then I see a car too. So, but you know what it is. That's what matters. I don't have to know what it is. I don't have to be a nosy psychic. I'm just telling you what Spirit's saying. That it's right under your nose. That you may not be perceiving it because it's not what how you're expecting to see it, or you're not. It's not how you're expecting it to be. Ah, relationship with kids. Okay, okay. There you go. Right here. That's why. That's I love that. I love that because they're giving me a really clear message, but you know, as spirit does sometimes, I don't. As you know, the human me doesn't understand, but you do, and that's you're the one that's meant for. So yes, cool. I hope that resonates with you. Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you. I am honored. And yes, Shield Nova, I will pull a card for you. I will pull a card. Oh, you're so welcome. I feel good things. I know there can be tension and strife, but I do feel there's something they're saying something about releasing the overall burden. Let me see if make sure I got that clear. Hold on. Release what no longer serves you. You don't need to carry the burden around. There is love, and it's potent love. I still see a car though. Just so you know, I do see a car. I don't know exactly what that means for you, but there's also a car in there. Is that like a physical car spirit or a they said she'll know. They're just wanting me to give you stuff and let you put it together. That's what they're wanting me to do with you, Gail. For you, Gail. I'm just saying. You know, they're saying you know because you're a psychic too. You're intuitive. You get it. You know what I'm saying? And they're telling me to have faith. And you as well. That you have all you need right now. All is well. I know, right? All right. So you got all you need right now. Faith, faith, faith. Okay. And they also said guidance help is on the way, which really just means they're right there with you. So they're singing to me. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. I don't know the melody right now, but those are the lyrics that I'm getting. Cool. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Alrighty. Shield Nova. Oops. Oh, thank you, Spirit. They didn't fall. See, that means It wasn't part of the reading because they didn't fall on the ground. That's, I don't know, I'm making that up. Oh, I love music. I know, right? Right. Good stuff. That was fascinating. They spirit literally balanced them for me, right on the edge of my the arm of my chair. All right, let's shuffle these. We've got Shield Nova, and I don't feel I've ever read for you before. Let me quiet my mind for a moment. Why I'm hot. I have the air in my apartment at like 71 degrees, which is, and it's cool outside. And maybe because my hair is down and I have long sleeves on. That would be it. Or because Spirit's like, hi, we're here. We're all here. We're all cuddled up with you, giving readings. They love doing this too. We all love doing this. Ah, I wasn't sure I was, of course I was sure. But it was because I love as soon as I'm live and then you guys start coming on and I feel the energy and I want to just go, right? And so instead, this time I had to hold back and quiet my mind. So that was an exercise for me as well. But anybody can quiet their mind if they want to. Meditation is key. Remember in the beginning of this video, my friends, there is a 10-minute meditation. Beautiful music. And even if there's no music, which there is music for now, just listen to your fan, listen to the air conditioner, listen to your breath, listen to the silence. Some people hear a tone in their ears. It's actually the universe, usually. You could listen to that tone. Just focus on something. That helps to focus on something. I very often will listen, but then because I start to feel spirit around me. So very often I notice myself. I'm aware that I'm focusing on the feeling. I'm focusing. I do that. There's probably a million ways to do it, but I love the feeling. I love the buzzing, the energy. I love feeling spirit close to me. I just love that, which really exact. And you know what? When you're sitting in the power, which is not okay, blending with spirit. I told you, I sit for trance meditation. I blend all the time with spirit, but sitting in the power is sitting in your own power. And when you sit in your own power, that helps you to discern when other energies are blending with you, which is really not the beginning meditation that I'm teaching today or sharing with you today. Okay. Shield Nova, got 3 cards for you, dear. We've got leading, step out in front. Acceptance, loving what is. They're saying you are wise for your years, my dear. Mm-hmm. Acceptance, loving what is. Believing in yourself. And they're saying arrogance, get off the pedestal. So what does that mean, Spirit? They're talking about confidence. About confidence. So confidence is not arrogance. It's not the same thing as being pushy. Um, leading by example. Leading by example, showing others what it is that you want to show them without telling them what they should do, because people are talking about bucking the current. People will rebel, especially now when authenticity is so key in our world. People don't want to be told what to do. They want to learn who they are and what resonates with them. They want to know. Some people are still looking for, oh, tell me what to do, but what they really want is to connect with their own inner being, but they don't know it yet. But the people that are listening, she's saying, yes, that's a bit tricky. Very true. It's because you're smart. You're an intelligent being, and so you tend to be pushy because you feel like I know what's right. I know it's right. But see, what's right for me may not be right for you. And I have an experience. It's an interesting experience the way that I'm learning to teach, which is trying to teach. Not trying. That's just a lame word. Which is teaching people how to be their greatest version and how to do it their way. So, and that means you have to release the ego, and not really. So it's not a bad thing. The ego's part of who we are, but it's not. not egoic, as like the meaning of egoic. It's not that. I don't know more than you. You don't know more than me. I can't tell you what to do because what's my best and greatest good may not be for yours, etc. So they're wanting you to. They're letting you know that you are this. You are a leader, and you are. And stepping out in front is natural for you. It's easy for you. You came here to do that, but they want you to focus on loving yourself, because when you really love yourself and you focus on accepting yourself, then you accept others as well. So when sometimes you may think, well, they're wrong and I'm right, that's just a judgment we're projecting. So again, it's all about the self-love. And they're saying this and that are true. So I might have a truth, and I might hold a belief. For example, I might hold a belief that is maybe a polar opposite to a belief of yours. This is a hypothetical. So, but right, so person A might hold this belief, person B might hold this belief, and they may be other to opposite ends of the spectrum, but they're both right. But they're both right because person A believes this and person B believes that. So this is A's truth, this is B's truth. You know, might they meet in the middle? Maybe, maybe not. But if you're A, then well, you just be you. You just be you, and you'll attract your tribe. You'll see. And it can be tricky. I agree with you. It's a hi Vladimir. I will pull a card for you, dear. It's a process. It's a process, but you're doing great, and it's a pleasure reading for you today. All right, one more card, and it's for Vladimir. One more card. And guys, remember Wednesday Night Live, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for open donations. It's going to be awesome. Extra awesome. It's going to be extra awesome this week. Which one? Which one? I guess it's both of these. Okay, so they're saying expression, speak your truth. And lust, gotta have it. They also showed me this. Okay, so these are the three cards that I got. Even if I try to, I just pull whatever spirit tells me to pull, and here they are. So we've got loneliness, longing to belong. Lust, gotta have it. These dogs are so cute. And then speak your truth. I'll tell you just what that means in a moment. Let's see. Don't reach for something just because you perceive you don't want to be alone. That I feel like very strongly about this message right here. Sometimes pick Trixie, please, honey, lay down. Thank you, cat girl. You know who's here. Well, cat girl face. She's so pretty. Look at that pretty face. Oh my goodness. She's petting me with her tail. She's my angel. Yeah. So I know I know it's Shield says I needed to hear that part. Good. I love that. This is important. Yeah. So this is what happens is this, guys. When you're reaching when you're feeling lonely, and then you look for like a partner or a friend or whatever. I feel like this is kind of like a partner thing, but anything. Let's just go with the partner thing for now. Okay? And you're looking for a partner to like it's like not like instead of like okay, I've had that moment. Yeah, like instead of like Mr. or Ms. Right, it's Mr. Right now, right? Or Ms. Right now. And that doesn't what happens then is you're attracting someone else who's lonely. You're attracting someone else who might consider themselves settling because you're not, you know what I mean? If you're accepting someone, not really, if you're not really, hang on, let me back up. Not back up, but just let me pause. When sometimes they'll talk about a subject that makes me feel a little uncomfortable. So, okay, this is one of them. Mm-hmm. But it's okay. I too shall grow. So let's say, so if someone's feeling lonely, maybe insecure, and they just want someone to have someone, right? He said, you just summarized what I just went through. And that's what happened because you attracted someone that because you wanted, right? Someone, and because you were lonely, and you end up attracting someone who was, can you rephrase that, spirit? feel like this person was kind of a mess. I don't even like to say it that way, but that's kind of what I'm hearing. They were lonely too. They were lonely too, and so it's like you were settling, they were kind of settling, and there was just trying to fill a need, but both of you having a void. There was no. Hello, Nikki. Welcome. There was no like I'm whole and you're whole and we're getting together because we're two whole people that are really attracted to one another and we respect each other, and it was really about deep insecurity on both sides, and that created a situation. Trixie, are you laying on the other card? She is. They're telling you to speak your truth. Thank you, Trixie. She was totally laying on it. To speak your truth, to know your truth, to tell yourself, you know what? I feel lonely right now, and that's okay. Now, do I want to jump into something, or do I would I prefer to raise my vibration and then wait till life, because you attract who you are. You attract a vibrational match to yourself. So, if someone all right, thanks a bunch, Spirit. I remember like 30 years ago when I was I was a mess. I was a mess. I was like suicidal and depressed and blah blah blah, right? But I was looking for a partner because I thought that person outside of myself was going to make me feel better about me. And I, you know, attracted only people that that might have felt great for the moment, like, oh, I got this attention. This person loves me. So I'm worth something. But I didn't feel like I was worth something. And they didn't really love me. They also had, it was, I don't like the word damage, but I keep hearing that. So, like, there was missing bits. How's that? Trixie, please, honey. Anyway, let's see what he's saying. He's saying, I woke up from that situation and decided to work on myself. And that's what they're saying. And it's all about speaking your truth. It was short lived, but I had the talk with her after a few not so nice events took place. And you know what? That's so crucial. That is so key, Vladimir. That is so key, because you were self aware. So, yes, it happened, but you became aware of it quickly, right? Probably quicker than you ever had in the past. And then you expressed yourself, and you were honest with yourself, you were honest with her. I love that. See, that's really important, because when we create our reality, Trixie, stop, honey. I love you too. When we create our reality, when we're younger, we usually start off by creating situationships that are similar. Although, unless you had parents that loved each other dearly and had a perfect relationship, but mine didn't. They loved each other, but they fought all the time, and I created that. I attracted a few of those, and so I know I got off track a little bit. Can you help me back? As we evolve, then we might have another situation. Okay, you know what? Wayne Dyer. Okay, Wayne Dyer. Dr. Wayne Dyer. I'm going to have to get this. I wrote it down one time. Let me see if I could paraphrase. I might. Okay. Where it's like somebody wrote this, where I'm walking down the street and I fall into a hole, and I don't want to say me. This person walks down the street, they fall into a hole, and they can't get out, and they're there for a long time, and finally they get out, right? And then you're welcome, Shield. And then so now they're walking down the street again. They go down the same street, and again they fall into the hole. And again it takes them a long time to get out. And they're like, "Oh my God, how do I get out of here? Why did I do this again?" And then the next time they're like, "Okay, wait a minute. I see the hole, but I still fell in." Right? But then you got out a lot sooner. I feel like that's the hole you were in. You're like, okay, I fell into the hole, but okay, but I was able to get out. And then, the next time might be, I walked down that street, but I didn't fall into the hole. And then the next one is I walked down a different street. I'm really paraphrasing a really good poem type, and I'm not doing a great job. But you get it. You know what I mean? It's like, that's what happens. That's what happens. So if that didn't make any sense, just let it go. I was doing my best, but it's important to note, to be aware of where you are, and you've come so far. That became aware, right? What your level of self-awareness is increasing. They're saying, yeah. He goes, yes, I totally understand. Okay, all right, good, 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 cool. All right. So that is it for this evening, guys. Thank you, Vladimir. It's a pleasure seeing you. I love you all so very much. I will see you guys on Wednesday night. Tonight is Monday. So tonight was meditation. We might do it again next week. I don't know. You guys let me know if you like the meditation. I don't know if I'll be doing readings all the time. But I do want to do like at least I would like to do a meditation with you guys every week if it's something that you want. I was definitely drawn to do it today. So all right, good. I will see you guys Wednesday. I love you guys. I'll see you Wednesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 4 p.m. Pacific Time in California and midnight in the UK. Oops, sorry, Trixie. I just booped my cat. Midnight in the UK. And we do live psychic readings for open donations. And they are powerful. And my dogs and my cats are all surrounding me now. And I'm excited. I love you. Okay, enjoy the meditation. If you haven't done it yet, go back to the beginning, check it out. And leave me comments below. If you're on my YouTube channel, please like it and subscribe to my channel if you're drawn, if it serves you. And make sure you join my group, High Vibrational Mastery, the group. Awesome. I'm so glad you're here because you were on my mind when I did this. So, mwah. Love you guys. Good night.